Good morning, everybody. As ever, a couple of days late. Better late than never, though, I was always told. Yeah, sorry about that. We've had our art exhibition going on this week, so takes a little bit of setting up and putting everything where it should be. Getting in our one-way system, COVID scanny things. We've got all sorts going on in the hall where we are. But it's all good. It's up and running, and there's been a few of you in to see, which has been lovely. And we're there until next Wednesday, just in case anyone's down. We're in the Rock Institute at Rock, Cornwall. So yeah, if you're about and you fancy popping in, got a couple of quilts up on display, patterns and things, but then all sorts of artwork, mostly of my mate John Laver, and a lot of my weird stuff. John's is very, mine is all over the place and all sorts of everything and different mediums and topics and whatever it fancied at the time. Can you hear that noise? That's Tom playing with a tiny little Christmas bauble over there. I got them out to see what they would look like on top of our Christmas that we're doing on the wreath, and they're too big, so I'm looking for little miniature ones yet to finish that one off. Right, so anyway, talking of Christmas quilts, here's our next applique block. All right, so it's just a nice little simple Christmas trees. Okay, so how I've done this one, they're sort of triangular pieces, and I've done them all as individuals so that I could place the different, so fussy cut my fabric. Yeah, those of you that don't know what fussy cutting is, it's where you've got a lovely big piece of fabric and you like that bit in the middle, so you cut that bit out. We're good like that, aren't we? Do you know what, when it comes to us and our patchworkers and our fabric, yeah, majority of people, and certainly me, we're very thrifty how we use it and what way we have it, and all, and it's got to be, oh, and I can get that out of there, and unless there's a bit in the middle and we want that bit, and we'll cut a hole in anything and we don't care. Years ago, where I used to work, friend of mine, very stylish presented lady, and she'd walk through past me each day and she'd have these lovely clothes on and the fabrics, and I'd be like, oh, look at that one. And in the end, she got a major complex. If I had a pair of scissors in my hand, she wouldn't come near me. Just some fabulous skirts that I could have had lumps out the back of. She'd never know. Yeah. Once upon a time, when we were allowed to sit near each other on a bus, I have been tempted before now, seeing something like, oh, if I had a pair of scissors, I could have a great big lump out of that one. And they'd never know. Can't do that anymore. We can't get that close. Probably a good thing, really, or we'd have half naked people everywhere. So yeah, anyway, so back to back to Christmas trees. I've done mine all separate pieces, okay, so that I've got bits of colour and things where I wanted them. You could do them just as one piece of fabric, all right, and then with the little trees trunk. So, and I've put the same red back in again. He's still playing over there. That I used in both of these. So that's sort of become a tie fabric for this quilt, totally by accident and non-intentional. The one that I had intended using hasn't gone into all of them at all. Such is life, isn't it? All right. So there we are. So that's it. So I'll put a photo of the pattern and a very brief how-to on there. Okay. I'll put that over on Patchwork Witterings on Facebook in the group for you. If you're new to any of this, please go have a little look, see what everybody's doing. All of you that are doing, can you put some photos up? See what you're doing, what's going on. Would be nice to see. Any of them, any of the Witter quilts, or anything that you're working on maybe. That would be nice, because we all like to see what's going on and what we're all doing. Now he's in my little cupboard. I've got a little kitchen area over there, yeah? I've never seen him do this before. He's up on the counter looking at what's going on. He's got a food bowl down there. This is Tom, by the way, the cat. Not my husband. Can you imagine Paula? That would be amusing, wouldn't it? No, it's Tom, the cat. He's over there. He's mooching today. We had a very horrible day yesterday weather-wise. And I think he spent all day in here while I was off doing the art exhibition. So he was a bit stir-crazy, I think. I mean, he can come and go as he wants, because he's not actually my cat. So he comes and goes as he wants. Now he's making up for lost time. I think he was asleep in here all day yesterday, from what I can tell from the rest of the household. spoil or what, but there we go. Yeah, so anyway, so what else have I done to this? On the pattern, you will see dotted sort of star indication, all right, there, which you could do with stitch, applique, embellishments, whatever you fancy doing, just to make a focal point within the block. Yeah, I've actually, I don't know if you can see that, I'll come close. Can you see them glittering? Oh, shiny. Little snowflakey things that I had, so I've stitched them on by hand, just over the top for mine. So mine is sort of, it's not full on Christmas, it's maybe Yuletide, seasonal, whatever else you want to call it. Yeah, because we're not all necessarily into Christmas, are we? So there we are. I'll put those photos on over for you later. So what else has been going on? What else has been going on? I've got several more blocks designed. I've got to make them up then. I will try and do a Witter over the weekend, but I think it's more likely to be a Witter out at our show, at our art exhibition, and I'll show you what's going on out there. Just out of interest. It might be interesting, might not be. You know what I'm like. I shall just say whatever comes to mind at the time. So that'd be good. I do have one complaint in life at the minute. My holiday has been cancelled. Not impressed. So then we arranged all sorts of, well, we pretty much guessed that it would be cancelled because we were going to go away abroad. So that was fair enough. So we sort of arranged another something to replace it. And now we've had to cancel that. I was a bit dischuffed. So I'm hopeful that we'll have a little bit of better sunny weather like it's trying today. And then we can have some days out round Cornwall now that the majority of visitors have gone home. But yeah, it's a little bit. Oh, hang on, here's a Tom. Hello, Tom. You're the good boy. There we are. Sorry about that. He's just come and head-butted me on the leg. And now he's sitting peacefully under the table. Right, so yeah. So not impressed about holidays and things, but you know what? There's far worse things in life going on, isn't there, than not have holiday. And look, 3 winter. I'm not happy about this at all. I've got used to sunshine and warmth. Tuesday, it was lovely. I was in the garden walking around in the sunshine. Today, well, yesterday, certainly it was bitter and miserable. And because I've got to go and sit in a hall all day and I won't be mobile too much, or I might skip around when nobody's looking. Run around a few laps, back to exercise, aren't we? So I've got 3 layers on because they say layers is warmer, don't they? And I've even come out of my shorts. My shorts aren't on anymore. See, that's the official end to summer when my shorts have to get put away. Not happy about that. There we are. Not happy. What else is happening? Next quilt's in the brain. I have to start making. That will be the sunflower quilt. The tell me, mystery quilt for January. That'll be good. That'll be good. I will say now. Actually, that's reminded me because I'd totally forgotten this bit. The mystery quilt that's going on at the moment, which is English Country Garden. We're halfway through, all right. You can pay for that in 2 or in 1, and I think there's a couple of ladies out there that paid the first half. So we're coming up due for the second half in the next 3 weeks. All right, girls, boys. Just think about it if you want to carry on, but I will be in touch. But if anybody wants to join us, there's quite a few of you doing this one, which is lovely, lovely. And we have our own private group on Facebook where we're all putting photos of what everybody's doing, and you know what, they're looking lovely. Well done. But if anyone wants to join us on this mystery, you're not too late. Okay, we've had 3 months go by. I can catch you up with your patterns and you can take your time and get to where you want to be. All right. So yeah, if you fancy that, give us a shout. You'll actually find it in my shop in UK Quilters United. So if you fancy that, just go and have a little look at that, or if not, shout me one way or the other. Yeah, so that's good. Mystery quilts, we like mystery quilts. What else have we got going on? I'm going to be running a couple of little sessions for the Christmas tree at the end there, and for Christmas table runner here in the cupboard. I can only have 3 people at a time now, really comfortably, 4 at the most, with the screens and all the rest of it. So if anyone's interested in doing a little Christmassy something, if you're local to me, do so. Had a couple more visitors in this week. It's been lovely on holiday. Fabulous. Love it. Love it. Thank you for coming to see and to play. That's probably it. We'll go back to the 3 normal things. Exercise. Well, I'm going to, as I say, I'm going to run around the hall. We've got a one-way system set up with the art exhibition. and they're only allowed 6 people in the hall at a time, all of that sort of thing, which is good. And we've got our scanny thing and register and all that. But I'm going to be a devil, I might run around the other way when there's nobody looking. So yeah, so a bit of exercise. Tidying, not happening, don't care, because I'm not here. Well, I will be in a little while, won't I? Yes. Maybe, no, but I'm not going to do that. And talking to friends. Now, actually, do you know what? Because of all this new lot of rules come in, depending where you are in the UK, some of you are all back on your own again, I know, or very near to being on your own. So shout your friends, make sure everybody's happy, everybody's okay. I'm very aware that groups aren't running as they would normally be. I think a few people have tried Zoom meetings. I've tried a team meeting. I've not tried a Zoom meeting yet. That's going to be interesting. So we did a team type thing. I'm assuming it's pretty much the same, but I think I'm about to find out for Southwest Quilters. All right, out there, girls and boys. We'll see what happens. We need to do the committee meetings and things, I think. Yeah. And see where we go from here, because it's all very strange, isn't it? All very strange. He's down here mooching around now. He's really got one on him today. He's mooching into everything, is our Tom. What are you doing, Tom? Hey, baby boy. Yeah, we'll just headbutt. Yeah, you just headbutt. That's lovely. Thanks very much. Right, so there we go. So remember your friends. I've got to go because I've got to get out to sit in at my show, and I shall be sorting all of this out from the show and uploading it and doing all the gumph that I need to do. All right, so have a happy day, everybody. All right, be lovely.